A spokesman for the international mediator Kofi Annan said in a news conference on Thursday that the Syrian government and opposition forces are expected to withdraw by April 10th.
What we expect on the 10th of April is that the Syrian government will have completed its withdrawal from populated centers, the withdrawal of military units from populated centers, that it will have stopped moving any military units into cities, and that we begin a 48-hour period during which there will be a complete cessation of all forms of violence by all parties within 48 hours. And that includes, of course, the Syrian opposition and the Syrian government. So the clock starts ticking on the 10th for both sides to cease all forms of violence.
The peace plan set out by Annan, a former UN Security General, sets a deadline of April 10th for withdrawing troops and heavy weaponry, followed within 48 hours by a halt to the fighting on both sides. An advance team sent by Annan arrived in Damascus on Thursday to begin discussing their full deployment, which requires a UN Security Council resolution. But the team would not be involved in trying to pin down reports of withdrawals. Annan's office is in close contact with the Syrian opposition both inside and outside of the country.
We are working with the opposition, all factions of the opposition, including the Free Syrian Army, both inside and outside. And we are receiving positive signals from the opposition that once the government abides by the 10th of April deadline, they too will lay down their arms.
Annan will hold talks in Tehran on April 11th with senior Iranian officials. He is due to brief the General Assembly later on Thursday to fill them in on developments since he addressed the closed-door Security Council on Monday. Fawzi said Russia and China have been extremely supportive of Annan's plan. Marisa Christian, Ivy Times TV.